All right. Hi, welcome. This is going to be our presentation on crisis communication and reputation management. For our scenario, on October 2nd, Pepper Potts interviewed for a job at the Phoenix Chick-fil-A with store manager Ron Burgundy. Although the interview seemed positive, Ron later informed her she did not get the position. Afterward, current employee Shicky Flinger overheard Ron joking with another employee that he didn't hire Pepper because she mentioned being an atheist, which conflicted with his religious beliefs. Disturbed by this apparent discrimination, Shicky reported the incident to a local Phoenix news outlet. This raised concerns about a potential violation of Title VII of the Civil Rights Act, which prohibits religious discrimination in hiring practices.
Okay, so our crisis team that we have came up for this crisis is going to involve the regional manager. They must meet with the store manager and thoroughly evaluate the performance and discuss title changes or even firing the store manager of the Phoenix location. HR will also be included in this. They have to communicate with employees, offer support and resources for affected personnel, address concerns, and file statement from the claim. The store manager of the Phoenix location who was involved in the crisis, they must undergo title changes or even termination. We will also include the Chick-fil-A media team. They will create media announcements addressing claims and find news outlets to broadcast the statement, as well as the CEO, which is going to be our designated spokesperson to delivering all this news. They will communicate with all employees about the situation and outline further steps to align the company with their vision statement.
This is our media plan, and we place a high value on diversity and inclusion at Chick-fil-A, providing a polite and safe work environment. Our media strategy on openness, responsibility, and proactive measures is in response to allegations of religious discrimination at our Phoenix office. Our CEO ensures constant messaging with all communication based on verified facts. We will publicly acknowledge the claim, provide regular updates, and maintain open communication with employees and stakeholders. Monitoring social media makes it easier to quickly handle this issue. Once the problem has been fixed, we'll discuss our findings, take steps to correct it, and refine inclusion with new training and policies. Our dedication to equality and ongoing development is demonstrated by this strategy.
Okay, so our three groups that we are going to make statements for are employees, shareholders, and the public. Our statement for employees is all employees who have experienced a similar crisis will be accommodated. Additionally, we will ensure that management undergoes thorough training to ensure this type of discrimination will not occur again. We will reinstate our vision of being faithful stewards to the Lord and offer equal opportunities to all individuals, regardless of their differences. For the shareholders, we will let them know that investment in the company will continue to grow after this crisis due to the investment into good management and redirection of company values, which makes Chick-fil-A stronger than before. And lastly, to the public, we will ensure that all locations adhere to our vision statement of being good stewards of the Lord and therefore love every individual as their neighbor, regardless of their differences.
For legal considerations, it is important that only the CEO speaks publicly about the situation to ensure the right message is being portrayed and no confidential information is shared. And since there was a whistleblower, Chick-fil-A needs to ensure they also respect their protections and the company's policies on retaliation, which Chick-fil-A protects all employees from retaliation, like other major companies, for matters like whistleblowing, for discrimination, harassment, fraud, and safety violation under the Whistleblower Protection Agency.
And our final message to our shareholders are that we are addressing recent concerns regarding hiring practices that conflict with our commitment to respect and inclusion. Discrimination, including on religious grounds, is unacceptable and against our policies. To ensure that this does not happen again, we are implementing comprehensive training, which is enhanced training programs for employees and management to reinforce our commitment to inclusivity and fairness, a policy review, which is a company-wide review of hiring practices to ensure that they align with our values and our legal standards. And lastly, we are going to be transparent with our communication and keeping our stakeholders informed about the steps that we're taking to address this issue. We are committed to learning from this and growing stronger as an organization. And thank you for your continued trust.